Well, hello Sagittarius, and welcome to the Your Natural Healer channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Tammy, and I'm happy to have you here for your December zodiac reading, which is the Karma and Akashic reading. My apologies if you hear Parker in the background. She's very excited for this Sagittarius reading. She is not a Sagittarius, but she is my my assistant and my spiritual German Shepherd. All right, so anyway, if you haven't subscribed to the channel and you would consider doing so, both myself and Parker would be very, very grateful. So smash that subscribe button. You can turn off the notifications to the channel. That won't bother me. I won't even know. I get it. I don't want my phone blowing up all day either. Additionally, give the video a thumbs up, leave a positive comment, share it. All those types of activity help to get the channel out there for other people to discover it. So in advance, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing, liking, and all those good things. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the support. Really appreciate it. All right, Parker, I have to shuffle. All right, so I've already cleansed the cards with sage, but I'm going to give him a quick cleansing with vibration using the tingsha bells. She might calm down after the bells. She likes sound therapy. No, Parker, that's not for you, honey. All right. Now I'm going to move these two decks out of the way just to give us a little space here. And I've pulled two crystals for the reading. Selenite, and both of these I do sell in my metaphysical store, so you can check that out, yournaturalhealer.com. I have over 275 different products. Anyway, this is white selenite. This is the crystal of pure white light. This brings in positive energy, and it transmutes negative energy into positive energy. And then this is black kyanite. This helps get rid of negative energy. It's a very protective stone, and both of these never need cleansing. Oops, sorry, I hit that. Excuse me. All right, so I'm going to start shuffling. These cards are on the thicker side, so I'm going to have to shuffle them in parts. So anyway, I can't think of it. I am channeling Sagittarius energy. However, please remember I can't connect to every Sagittarian on the face of the earth, so the reading might not resonate with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, I don't want you to freak out. Don't send me a nasty email or anything like that. You can do one of two things. You can either come back later on because this reading I do 3 times a year, so I won't do it again until April. So you can come back in 2024 and watch it. Or you can go to yournaturalhealer.com and sign up for a personal reading, okay? Now, if the reading does resonate with you, what I want you to then do, okay, hold on. Let me draw the 2 cards. What I want you to do is take your right hand, place it on your heart, take a deep breath in and say, yes, I claim this reading for myself. And what that does is that basically affirms to the universe that yes, you accept the message, good or bad. Now, let's talk about that really quickly. Sorry, I'm putting my hair up as I'm talking. It's been getting in my face. If you are new to the channel, if you are looking for a unicorn and rainbow reading, this is not the channel for you. Now, I hope that I can give you that kind of reading. However, I am not wasting my time or your time pre-drawing cards to create some fake story to make you feel good, okay? What's the point of that? So, for example, if you get the Tower, I'm going to read the Tower. So if you get it triggered easy, I would say this might not be the channel for you, but then you might need to ask yourself, okay, I'm getting triggered. Why? And there you might have to do a little shadow work or something. Excuse me, I'm going to take a quick sip of tea. My voice has been going since doing the reading. All right, so karma. We all have karma in our life, whether it's from this lifetime or prior lifetimes, and I get it, not everybody believes in that. But whatever we put out into the world, it comes back to us times 3. So if we put out bad energy, it's going to come back. If we put out positive energy, that's going to come back. And it's always times 3. Okay. So the first card we're going to talk about is a karma you're going to be, a karmic situation that you're going to be coming into in your recent space or in the near future. Because as I said, this might not resonate right away. And the card that you got is the 10 of Swords. Okay. I'm trying to decide. No, this is happening to you. So this is some bad karma, unfortunately. I'm sorry, Sagittarius. You need to be really, really careful of, and this could be with friends. I'm really not getting the feeling that it's with friends or family. It could be more work related, or if you're, in any kind of groups or things of that nature, just be really careful. I see backstabbing, gossiping, people bad-mouthing you behind your back. They're going to be nice to your face and you're going to think, oh, they're so cool, but all the time they're running you down. Lots of betrayal. So be careful what you tell people. Be careful with, giving that trust out. It's going to make you feel crappy because nobody likes to be talked about behind their back. But I know you Sagittarius, Sagittarius, nothing bothers me. And you kind of let it roll off your sleeve. But deep, way deep down in your soul, it does bother you because you are human. Okay? Now, granted, you might not let it necessarily get you down. You might be a little dramatic about it. Like, oh, you believe what they're saying about or what they did to me. But it's more than that. I'm just really trying to warn you, just be really, really careful of who you trust with really important or sensitive information. Okay. Because, and it might not just be one person. It could be a group of person. Like I said, maybe if like you're in some kind of, some kind of group, whether it's like church related group or a volunteer group or a spiritual group, it could just be something like a Facebook group even, but just be aware that there's people there that don't have your best interests at heart. And, it's not good. It's not good. So just be really careful, Sagittarius. I mean, that's all I can say. Be super, 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 super careful. In this picture, you see the girl has their back. Don't turn your back to anybody because, like I said, they're going to stab you in the back and run you up and down and bad mouthing and saying all kinds of negative things and lies about you. So, sorry, I just hit the camera again, I think. So just be very, very careful. And as I said, this is definitely spanning from some kind of past karma that you've done. So it's coming back to you now a little bit. And it's going to be a little hurtful. So just be very mindful. There's a couple things that you could do. You can obviously ignore it or you can confront the people. Dig deep in your spiritual path. And you know what? You need to remember that what they say about you, it's not true. People that really know you don't believe it. So you know what? I would let them talk and I would just disassociate myself with those people. And just be done with them and almost like this picture, walk away. You don't need that in your life. Okay. If it's a work situation where there's like a clique at work, Remember, it's nice to make friends at work, but that's not what you go to work for. You go to provide a service and to be paid for that service. If you can be friends, great. If not, oh well. And that doesn't mean that you need to be mean or nasty or standoffish to people, Sagittarius. It just means that, you know what? You keep it professional. You don't divulge anything personal about your life. You don't go to lunch with them. You don't car share, ride share, all that. You interact in a professional level and move on. Okay? So just be very, 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 very careful with what you tell. Not everybody needs to be in your business. All right, let's look at the next card, Sagittarius, which is kind of going to be a challenge that you're going to face in dealing with this. And I mean, if this isn't enough crap, it's like, okay, what else is the universe going to pile on you? And you got the Five of Swords. Oh, the number 5 in numerology is all about chaos. You see this guy, it looks like the crow's pecking at his head, and this guy just looks just beside himself. You need to be careful of you and how you react. Sagittarius, I know I have a person in my life, a close person in my life that is a Sagittarian, okay? Y'all will fight and fight even if it's the most ridiculous argument just for you to win the argument. Even if it's not true, even if it has no bearing, you'll come up with stuff that's like off the wall just to win the argument. Just to stump the other person to go, huh? Don't let them pull you into winning at all costs. You don't need to be involved with this. Walk away. Be the bigger person. Because if you engage in this, trust me, the karmic lesson is not going to be learned. Because if you engage into this, it's going to get really nasty really fast. And how nasty? I mean, it depends. If it's at work, it could be people get fired, or just your work life becomes really miserable, or maybe you find that projects you do and reports are suddenly missing, or don't do it. Get out of your own head. You fighting back at any cost is not going to win the battle or the war. You might feel like you win the battle, but in the long run, This is going to be a huge, huge challenge, I know, for you, Sagittarius. Trust me, I know. Don't engage in it. I just cannot say that enough. Don't engage in it. I would really recommend, again, make sure you're really careful who you trust information with, and things like that. You really meditate. Meditate. You need to find that peace and calming. Okay? You may benefit from some crystals, various crystals for peace and calming as well. Watch that throat chakra, because, Sagittarius, it's almost like, in an argument, like you having a shotgun and somebody says that and you go, ba-boom, and then they say something and you go, ba-boom, you just fire it off and you don't even think before you do it. So just be real. Don't do it. Walk away. This is a very important lesson that you're learning here, how to walk away, whatever they're saying about you, it doesn't have any effect on your root chakra. It's not affecting your stability. It's not affecting the people that love you. It's not affecting your money. It's just people gossiping and people that are jealous, and it's a reflection of their own selves. So don't fall into that trap. Whatever this is, it's coming from something in a prior life, and you know what? You need just to let it go. And let me tell you, it's going to make you feel better. But again, make sure you meditate. If you find that you're getting frustrated, breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Take a couple of deep, deep, deep breaths in. Watch your throat chakra. Make sure that, again, when you speak, choosing your words wisely. Because you're Sagittarius, and we're talking about here, some fighting and stuff, sodalite. Sodalite. If you work with crystals, keep sodalite with you. That's going to help you choose your tone, choose your words. And in this instance, it's just not engaging in that garbage. Being the bigger person, just walking away. Walking away from things that don't matter, that have no bearing on you. Don't bring your vibration down to theirs, is I guess the point that I really want to make. Excuse me. Because, if you do that, as I said, this is just, it's not going to be good for anybody. Okay. And you know what? That's not what you need. So, I just want to shake you and go, hey, don't do it. Don't do it. All right, let's go ahead and I'm going to shuffle this deck, and we are going to see what card that you are going to get. Okay. All right. Now, as far as this part, this is the Akashic Tarot deck. And this deck, I'm not going to be sitting here doing a full Akashic reading. I'm not going to tell you, like, you're male or female. It was this time period, and this, you did this as a living and things. This is not that type of reading. We're just tapping into the energy of a past life to kind of see maybe what energy you had there that karmically you didn't heal from, and therefore is causing, this. Okay. All right. And let's see, you got views of the ego. All right. So this makes a lot of sense. In a past life, I think that you put on a lot of different faces, so to speak, for different people to pretend to be, something you're not. And I think that you were probably the type of person that, again, would be nice to somebody's face and then turn around and cut them up just to make the group laugh. I think, again, it's, as the card talks about here, is ego. It did have to do with ego because it was more about getting people to like you. And it wasn't very nice. It wasn't very kind what you did to people. A lot of fakeness. And that makes sense that this is coming into fruition in this lifetime with people backstabbing you and doing the same thing. So basically what you did to others, you're now getting a taste of your own medicine. Excuse me, I keep hitting this camera. But, maybe not quite so bad, a little more diluted. I think that, over here, you were very malicious with it. And I think maybe you even cut people up in front of other, not literally cut them up, but made fun of people right there to their face in front of another group to get the whole group to laugh. And you really made some people feel really, really bad about themselves. And I don't think that's who you really were. So there had to be some reason in that lifetime why you did that. I don't think that maybe you liked yourself a lot. And, what that stemmed from, most likely it was learned from parents. I don't think that maybe in this lifetime you got a lot of love and attention. So you got that love, that attention through basically demeaning other people. Okay. So it makes sense that now in this lifetime, you're getting a dose of that same medicine, to see kind of how it feels. But the key is, you have one of two things to do. You can either engage in it, in which you're not going to learn the lesson. Basically, you become this person again, by saying nasty things, or, you're not being your authentic self. So, to heal, this karma from this lifetime, you need to learn to walk away. If you fight, this is just going to keep happening. You have to learn this karmic lesson from this lifetime. Okay? You need to be true to your inner self, not being true to what you think other people see you as. Because, like when you look in this thing, the guy's standing there, this is his true self, but then there's all these other people there. So it's like, you want people to see you as, oh, I don't take crap from anybody. I'm the tough guy. And that gets you where in life? Nowhere. So just walk away. Be the person that you are in this lifetime. A beautiful, loving soul that's highly vibrational. And I believe that. But you've got to keep that Sagittarius energy in check. So like I said, definitely use some sodalite. You would benefit from that. Do my guided meditation called Stress and Anxiety. I think that'll help alleviate any stress. I do have a throat chakra guided meditation. Please do that as well. And you may even benefit at the end of, I'm going to be releasing it probably next week, all the information. On New Year's Eve, I'm only doing, I think it's 10 spots I'm reserving. I am offering, and it's a one session, it's all distance healing, but I am doing a karmic release and heart chakra cleansing for on New Year's Eve to get rid of any, and it's not going to get rid of like all your karma, but it will get rid of some karma from this year. And it will cleanse that heart space as well. So when you start 2024, you're starting with the really good energy. So that may be something you're interested in. So, check out my Facebook page. I will have it there. It'll probably be pinned. But also check out yournaturalhealer.com. Go to services and go to special events. Okay. But that is going to be New Year's Eve. And what I'll do is the session, I think it's going to be like 30 to 35. I don't know how long I put, because I can't even remember the price. I don't know if I did 30 minutes or 45. Anyway, when your session is done, I will send you an audio recording of my session notes, so you kind of know what I picked up. So anyway, just walk away. Be the person that you truly are. All right, let's draw one more card. We're going to draw from the Angels and Ancestors deck to just get some guidance from your spiritual team. Sometimes they can give us, a little better insight into, what we feel and maybe why we're doing things and, how to work through those things. Okay. Alrighty. Is that one card? Yeah. Felt like two. All right. You got the Hunter. Track down your fears and desires. That's what this is about, fear. Why do you care? And I know you're going to say, well, I don't care what other people think. Then why are you going to respond to this nonsense and garbage? What are you trying to prove, and to who? Is what these people saying harming you? No. Do these people matter in your life? No. Then what are you afraid of? You need to do a little bit of shadow work to track down those fears and that desire to be the beautiful soul that I know you are. Track down the fears, because this, if you engage in this is resulting in nothing but fear. And why? What are you afraid of? And why? Is it other people's opinions? And as I said here, in that past life, you were afraid of not getting attention. You were afraid of not being approved of by others. You were afraid of not having everybody like you. And again, where did that stem from? It stemmed from, like I said, parental, you were probably pushed off on a nanny or something. Hunt down the fear. Work through it and release it. All right, Sagittarius, that's all I have for you. Oops, I'm sorry, I hit the camera again, the tripod. Thank you so much for joining me. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I hope to see you in future videos. So with that being said, go live your best life, but do it the natural way. Namaste.